Hi guys, you're all welcome to this wonderful episode. The topic goes like this: tradition, culture, beliefs beyond borders and continent. What more can you expect? We're going to give it to you in a wonderful way. Sit back and enjoy it while it lasts. Before then, please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, kindly subscribe to our channel. Watch this episode to the end and please engage us. Thank you. The reason why I actually chose this particular topic today is to educate my global audience why culture matters. Celebrate diversity without division, because we need to celebrate our diversity without division. Promote traditional tourism, cause cultural friendship, because if you know the importance of culture and tradition, then definitely you won't mind crossing borders, crossing continent, just to make sure that you keep friendship alive. To keep a friendship alive. That is what we are known for when it comes to culture. Preserve heritage for future generations. We need to preserve this heritage for future generations. It's like we are almost killing our culture with modification of all this computer age era that we find ourselves in. There is a way we can build it and make it better. Definitely, despite this computer age and era we are, like all these village festivals, people greeting each other across continent, sharing ideology, sharing our cultural background, do's and don'ts, and don't whatever we feel will impact on someone. You see, across border and continent, humanity speaks many languages, but culture is our common voice. Yes, this culture is our common voice, and it remains our common voice. What culture means to humanity is just like a foundation to a beginning of something. Because culture defines identity, tradition preserves our values. You understand? Beliefs again guide moral behaviors. You see, these moral behaviors, let's say respect for elders, how to talk to each other politely and everything. This is imbibed in all cultures across the world, across the globe. So you see, culture is an important part of us and we must identify with it at any time. Because this same culture is an inherited wisdom. So there's nothing we can do about it rather than ensuring we really keep it going. No matter the tribe you're coming from, no matter the country, no matter the continent, we should please share our culture, talk to each other, and then see what we have in common within our cultures too. Understand? You see, the tribes and diversity of the world, like in Nigeria, we have more than 300 tribes. You understand? And those 300 tribes, more than 300 tribes, with their rich diversity in language, food, dress, beliefs. You understand? And that even aside, again, come to talk of Africa. Africa have over 3,000 tribes. And you can't just imagine, over 3,000 tribes, over 2,000 languages. In short, Africa is the birthplace of humanity. Every culture is very important. Then we come to the world again. The world on its own, there is every continent coming together. We have more than 5,000 indigenous tribes. Cultures older than modern nations. Yeah, all our cultures are older than modern nations because It's from cultures that we all have our modern official language, how we relate and everything. All these things. The map represents the continent, the positioning and everything, but that shouldn't be a barrier for us. We can do better when it comes to culture, tradition, and beliefs. You see, you can't talk about culture, tradition, and beliefs without talking about food as a cultural memory. This food is a very, very important part of every culture because it's an identity for every culture in the world. Every culture has a different kind of traditional meal that reflects history or environment. It's, in short, history and the environment. You see, this food again brings about communal eating, stretching bonds. You understand? Food passes culture across the generation. It passes culture across the generation, whether we like it or not. And even method of cooking, different choices of food. It comes with history, strength, norms, value. Food is usually cooked with love in every culture. That is why love is the language of the world. You see, and we can't do it when we talk about culture, traditions. We can't just do away with the values, greetings, and beliefs. We all know about that. Respect and morality. They are key tools for culture and tradition. That is, we have the kind of sacred greetings, respect for elders, hospitality, and community. You see, the hospitality even for strangers and everything, and then the community coming together to form a strong bond, understanding, resilience, and everything. And we have this particular spiritual ancestral belief. They are all part of it. Like in Nigeria, we have 3 major tribes that represent all tribes. We have the Hausa, sometimes we call the Hausa Fulani. We have the Igbo, we have the Yorubas, majorly spoken in Nigeria. Please don't forget to like, to subscribe to my channel. But before then, I would like to ask you a question. How do you greet in your own tribe? Please drop it in the comment section. You need to tell me how you greet in your tribe. Whether it's like me, I'm a Nupe woman from Middle Belt part of Nigeria. And in Nupe, we greet good morning as Kubelaji. In Igbo, they greet good morning as Otutoma Ndewo. And in Yoruba, they said Ekaro, that is good morning. Then in Hausa, they said Nakwana. So you can imagine, despite not being Hausa, Igbo, or Yoruba, I know some literature, small touch of all the major languages. Please don't forget your culture no matter what you do, no matter how far you go in life. Culture is very, very valuable. Yes, it is, because it shapes our life. It makes us remember that we are coming from somewhere and we must identify with where we are coming from. And that is an identity that we shouldn't forget no matter what, because all these cultures are blessings to all of us. So you see, our culture before modernization gave birth to some survival and craftsmanship. Survival and craftsmanship. This I will talk about the occupation aspect of it. The occupation and skills. We have the farming, we have the fishing, we have blacksmithing, we have weaving. There is this farming. I think it cut across all nations. I think, as in beyond border, everywhere. I think one of the survival and craftsmanship that people indulge in the culture observed by their people is farming and fishing. This is something that we can't dodge. You see, that's what we have in common, almost everyone. Then there's this herbal medicine, this traditional medicine men or women. I think we should have them too across all cultures. Then storytelling too and leadership. Because if I can say in Nigeria, our traditional leaders are referred to, like in the north, as Enya, in the east, they are referred to as Igwe. Then in the west, there's the Yoruba speaking side, they are referred to as Kabisi. You see, not so much about our culture. Please, if you don't know, you need to go back and ask questions. Please be deliberate about knowing the cultures. You can even go beyond